Hey, what is up guys? Topher here, bringing you another high-level Halo Wars commentary today. We're going to be playing on Repository against ILHX and Barcelona, and they'll be running Anders Arbiter, and I will be with BH on 2 Legit, and we will be running Cutter Arbiter. So, in this first game of 2. So this obviously isn't too recent of a video, because it's a rarity for me and Legit to be running Cutter Arby nowadays, to the dismay of many other people in the high-level community. But yeah, Cutter Arbiter is just it's just a little stale for us right now. So we've been on that Anders profit grind and double profit, and that's what we've been playing when we have been playing this game. But yeah, this one is Cutter Arbiter, and I don't have too many videos saved. I do have videos saved, but not really ones that I plan on uploading. They're more like desperation upload videos that I have saved. So I've tried to. I haven't really. Well, for one, that's kind of my fault because I haven't really been recording the last 3 months or so, like hardly at all. And the times I have, I've literally gotten nothing in the maybe 2 or 3 times I've tried to record in these last few months. So that's partly on me, but maybe I'll start recording again and try to get some new content out for you. But I guess we'll jump to the game real quick. So I'm gonna be. I was trying to be ballsy here because I was gonna play defense. So if I'm gonna play defense and build a turret, and I was like, yeah, might as well build a Temple 4th here. But nah, that's not gonna be happening. So I don't have a Temple. But hopefully this game will be no Temple, no problem. Because it's gonna be a while till I get that bad boy up. Because that Arbiter is gonna be on my base, just messing around, just going around, and Legit's doing a nice job with his hogs right there. Delaying that grunt from getting into my turret. So that turret's been shooting his Arbiter for quite a while, and until he gets another grunt, it's going to continue to shoot him unless he walks away. And he's not really walking away. So I got another turret that's almost finished in the front, and there's another grunt, so he's going to use that grunt to kill the turret, but luckily I have another one up. I'm finally going to queue my Temple, and I'm going to queue that right next to the turret, obviously, because that's the one of the few protected spots on my base right now. So here was the inevitable Anders bringing hogs on offense to try to assist, and I guess at this point in the game, normally to kill Paz, but at this point in the game to deny my Temple. Still. But yeah, it's 65% done. The Arbiter is slapping my turret, so my 2 turrets this game have red barred that Arbiter, as you can tell right there. They're going to start raising my Temple. My Temple is almost done. I am going to pop my Arbiter. I'm going to queue another supply pad and pop out and start raging. First, I want to go for those. Looks like I don't care about the Warthogs. I'm just going to go for that Arbiter, because he's already so weak. So the Arbiter is forced to recall. I do get 1 hog, it looks like. I don't believe I'm going to get any more here. And I'm just going to be rage and run up, start going up on offense, because their Arbiter is weak and needs a heal if he really wants to do anything this game. And he spent a lot of money, but he built at least 3 Suicide Grunts. I don't know how many he actually built, but it's at least 3 to try to do all that. And obviously his Unicy is going to have to heal him here. So I'm actually alright with that. I actually think I ended up ahead. Despite not getting my Temple up, I believe I ended up ahead of their Arbiter, which is kind of crazy if you think about it. Because I do have Citadel on him. I don't know if he has Fiendish. If he did have Fiendish, he might be evenish with me. But since I don't think he did. And there he is right here. You can see he's fully healed up. He's rage running up on offense. I'm going to rage run up to his base, because my plan here is to try to drop a couple of pads off him, because I'm assuming he has a couple of heavies. I do have all pads up on my base with 1 heavy and a second turret building. There's a Sui that popped through. I didn't get to the front of his base to camp it in time. We do have a tank out, so obviously Legit went straight into tanks this game. That's why we didn't have hogs helping with anything earlier. Well, except for trying to ram glitch that Sui. So there's that grunt that popped through. He's going to throw into a supply pad. My turret is almost complete, but I'm going to have to DQ it, unfortunately. It would have been nice if that bad boy got up. So I'm going to end up just recalling instead of building a Sui and popping it through, because I feel like I'm not really doing anything on offense, knowing that these 3 hogs are on my base, plus the RB. So I just recalled to try to kill a hog, and I only got one hog, it looks like. Now I'm going to try to get the other ones, going to a good old rage glitch, get one. Nah, it looks like I'm not going to get the other one as it rounds the corner, and I'm going to go back and try to push off this Arbiter off of my base. So I'm going to continue to upgrade pads. The pads at the back of my base are kind of weak, but they're really not in that much danger, so I'm not really too worried about upgrading them and then just losing them to something, because also they don't have anything to really kill them with right now. It looks like in the middle of this, at this point, LH isn't committed to Warthogs. He's going to be going into tanks, or else he would have had more than 3 hogs or whatever he had on my base when I just recalled a second ago. So I'm throwing up single sum because he is going tanks, and it's better to go single sum at RB when I know they're going tanks than just all RB. If they were going Gauss this game, I probably would have gone all RB until Tech 2, or even continue to go all RB if they didn't throw up a summit. But yeah, Barcelona's on Citadel, and it looks like he is also he's trying to get a shield up, but we're not going to let that happen. We denied at the last second, so that's unfortunate for him. Good play by us though. And we have, it looks like, 2 tanks on offense with a third one crossing the map. I don't believe Legit did a canny down tech build this game. So if we get pushed off here at some point, it's not like this is our all-in push for the game. So we're just trying to do as much damage as we can here. So we've already denied the shield. Well, I think he sold it actually when it didn't get up. But yeah, his shield got DQ'd. We just killed 2 pads, and I see in a second here that he's teching his Arbiter. So we're gonna be safe to go kill this other pad, because he's obviously not. He's probably gonna wait for his upgrade before engaging us. So yeah, we just had a little bit of time to go kill a pad. So now we're just going to back up for a second. It looks like I'm gonna get full tech 1 on my RB while I pump a Banshee every now and again. Just to try to help with some damage. Here, I put the Banshee towards the middle of their side of Repo, so we have sight on their tanks, and they don't get a sneaky canny off on us. So I asked for a click there, except it's kind of tough to rage next to bases. I was trying to jump through the base to the tanks, but it didn't quite work out that time. So we're gonna back up because we're trying to get into canny. I believe it's going up right now for us, and it looks like they already have it. But we do have more tanks than them. I believe they only have 2, maybe 3, and we're gonna have 4 in a second here on their side of the map that are about to pop canny. So yeah, we're just gonna start heading back in. I do have enough money to rage here, so I definitely won't need any clicks, and I can just continue to pump the random Banshee here and there to take some damage, take some heat off of our tanks in the engagement. So we're gonna head back in and just go in and shoot. Barcelona's only on 2 supply pads, and there's their tanks. They used their cannies. I have $700, so I'm going to go back in and try to rage run and jump through the base. We have not used our cannies because we were waiting for their Arbiter. So I'm still I tried to get to the tanks, and then it just I can't get past our line of tanks, our wall of tanks. But now I do. That's what I was trying to do the first time, just jumping through the base a little bit to get to their tanks. So I probably could have kept fighting them because their cannies were only about halfway back. But instead, since they did have 2 Spartan tanks, and I'm guessing there's going to be a 3rd Spartan tank soon here, it would just be a pointless way to die when we're in the power position this game right now, and if I were to run in there and die, that would really kill some momentum off us. We'd still be in a good spot because of how much we stripped their base. But yeah, we were just in the power position, so there was no point of going in and dying. So he did land a couple of candies on me. We are going to kill the Arbiter because he runs out of money, because, like I said, his eco is so stripped. And I'm going to try to hit that Spartan. I'm going to back up for a second here, though, because even though he doesn't have his cannies right now, 2 Spartan tanks do a lot of damage to a Tech 1 Arbiter. So I'm just going to be getting a heal and pump another Banshee. And we're just pulling back for a second. We're letting our candies get back. We're letting my RB heal up a little bit and letting a couple of tanks cross the map. So we can have a little bit of better engagement next time, especially because their Arbiter's already dead, so we can freely use our candies while LH, in theory, cannot. Unless he wants to drop a D-bomb. So here's the Banshee flying in. Just going to do the same thing I did the first time, try to get some sight. Here's the engagement. The tanks are right here, so there's only 3, but 3 Spartan tanks. I try to run away to draw the cannies. I did get hit with a couple, but not enough to get me killed. So we canny one of their tanks, and I'm raging another tank. So obviously he was going to lose all his tanks right there, and we really weren't going to lose anything, so he just ended up quitting. So this is going to be game 2. This is going to be an Anders RB mirror on the docks. So this is obviously the second game. And yeah, so I'm just gonna be starting off this one by planning on playing the defense. You can play Anders Ramirez a lot of different ways. Normally, it just ends up being all Arbiter and Goss every game, and that's to no surprise going to be what this one is. But there's a couple different starting moves you can do. But yeah, I just prefer to play defense sometimes. Especially, I kind of like defense and Anders Ramirez on docks because I feel like I can get a little bit ahead. Especially they try to port some grunts in and we camp them, or we're not going to be camping. But if I can just kill a grunt when he tries to throw it into somewhere. But yeah, so there's a Temple third, and they're going Temple second. So yeah, I guess in other news, we are playing LH in Barcelona, like I said, and they are apparently no longer a team, and Barcelona apparently no longer plays twos. So they had I guess they had a little fight. So I don't know what that's all about really. That's just what I heard. But yeah, so these two aren't going to be a team anymore. So I guess sadly, this is going to be the last video in the series of playing both LH and Barcelona, but have no fear, the Too Easy series will always continue as long as I'm playing this game or LH is playing this game. And with LH, I'll just continue to keep uploading the Too Easy series against LH as long as both of us are playing. Just because, too easy all the time. But yeah, so I'm just sending my ghosts, trying to pick up more money. Not much is going on. Yeah, just picking up money. The start of these games are just so boring sometimes. And honestly, I shouldn't even have to commentate at this point, especially when I just say nothing like I am pretty much now. I know Spam Tanks. By the way, yeah, Spam Tanks, he uploads videos. I don't think anyone's really mentioned it. So if you want to go check out I Spam Tanks' channel, I can put his in the description. He does have commentary on most of his videos. He has music on some of them, but it's just there's not much you really have to say at this point in the game. Most of the things are pretty self-explanatory. But yeah, I'll continue to keep trying to commentate until I just can't do it anymore and I don't feel like it at all. Because I know I prefer videos that are commentated to ones that are not, even when they say nothing. And I guess in even more other news, Zero Subset's playing this game again and living off state. So we got quite the legends coming back to the game. I don't think Zero is going to be posting videos anymore, he said. But he is streaming every now and again on Twitch. So, like I said last time, you can follow Halo Wars on Twitch and maybe catch him streaming sometime and say what's up to him. But yeah, Zero hasn't played for about a year, so the legends are all coming back in full force this time. So back to the game. They're not really doing anything with their Arbiter. They've literally done nothing besides kind of walk in circles in front of Too Legit's base, while Legit is just running around trying not to get caught. And it's not that hard when he has sight on their Arbiter from my Arbiter. I clicked on his base, Barcelona's base a second ago. He did not have Citadel, so I am definitely ahead of him right now. He also doesn't have Fiendish and doesn't have Citadel, and I have a pad already done on Citadel, but when I clicked and he was still on Keep. So I'm just going to continue to upgrade my pads because building Gare against Banshees is just kind of meh unless you have repeating cannon, and I'm not planning on getting repeating cannon anytime soon, but you can see there that Barcelona finally hit Citadel, and we're just still derping in circles. I'm going to walk away from him at this point because he's starting to walk back to his side of the map, and I don't want to get double teamed, him to walk me back and lead me into a double team. So that's the reason why I didn't keep chasing him. And yeah, I'm just going to start teching my Arbiter. Looks like Julijit's getting a Gren reactor up. And I'm just going to try to get full tech 1. And once I do get full tech 1, I'm not that worried about getting into an engagement with them. So I'm going to be fine with going up and trying to look for some Warden Hoggins. So I did get a little sight on that Arbiter right there. So I flared, so Legit knew the Arbiter was right there. So he's just going to be hiding behind my base because there's so much sight from my base and his base. So it's going to be really tough for him to get caught. And my video just froze. Oh, okay, we're back. But yeah, so here we're going to get into a little let's find the Warthog game, and I will return in about a minute, and we'll see what happens. And we're back. So after that long minute of running in circles with my Arbiter, we finally found the Warthogs. So there goes all of LH's hogs. We ended up pushing, Tula ended up just pushing his hogs up because their Arbiter was also doing what I was doing, just running in circles trying to find the Warthogs. But luckily, we got a nice engagement on them. So their Arbiter ran all the way back to now try to catch our Warthogs. I believe Legit's going to, oh, no, Legit drops a D-bomb to try to keep his numbers up. He does have a decent amount of hogs still, but LH does have Goss before him. It looks like, but I'm sure Goss is on the way for Legit. I have tons of money. I should be queuing Tech 2 right now, but I am not. And oh, there we go. I queue Tech 2. But yeah, we have Goss now, and we have a D bomb. Obviously, their Arbiter. I think their Arbiter actually lived and got out of the D bomb, so that's not the best. You can see him right there. He's pretty much full health. Doesn't even need a heal. So I'm going to be smacking onto the base, but eventually I do catch his Warthog, and every Warthog I catch is a big hog because every Warthog we can get across the map and I kill means we get a hog lead on them because they are on defender's advantage. So I get another hog jumping into that D-bomb, but we are down to 2, and their RB jumps into our D-bomb, but only half ours a hog. So I got Tech 2 RB queued. I'm going to start raging him down a little bit. I really don't have the money, but it was enough to scare him into recalling. So the only thing I can think about him doing right now is why else would he recall unless he wants to go get a heal? I know his RB was only about half health, but they're probably going to need all the health they can get. So I run to the front of his base, and his Arbiter's not there, so I'm just kind of like, oh, I don't know where he is. And then all of a sudden, you can look on the mini-map, and he's all the way down at the bottom of LH's base and raging our hogs. So that's pretty insane. He just recalls and rage ran all the way there pretty much instantly. That's the only way he would have gotten there that quick. But we've been stripping this base a little bit. LH is 2 pads down, and I've pretty much killed 2 building turrets. So he didn't really have the money to be doing that, I don't think. Being 2 pads down, trying to double pump hogs and lose money from 2 turrets. But yeah, I was just raging and trying to hit the Arbiter, but my RB was hitting the base like a legend. And now I'm going to rage run all the way up onto offense, because he recalled again. The only thing I think of is he's getting a heal. So there we see a Warthog. I'm like, oh, free hog. Then I see the rest of the hogs and a healing Arbiter. So I disrupted the heal by running back here because they're going to try to double team me. I'm just trying to kill all the hogs that I can. LH has 2 Warthogs left. Make it 1 Warthog left. I'm still alive, but I'm about to die. I think their Arbiter is red bar. So yeah, they have 1 hog left. We both lost our Arbiter, except now we have 5 hogs on offense with 2 coming across the map, while LH has just 1 on the field with probably 2 popping out of his base soon. We do have that base less than half health just by driving by. We really weren't even aiming main on that base, but just by all the pop shots on the weak base across the map did that pretty much. So he's still continuously trying to build turrets, but at this point, he just doesn't have a hog lead. So there's really not much he can do to push the hogs off of their side of the map. And he's going to be losing his base in a second or resigning. And I'm going to end it here. So I'd like to thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys next time.
Your team is victorious.